Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. Because right when I start, it feels like I've got something in my eye. Maybe I got it. Okay, so, doing card of the day, I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot here. And I did clear and shuffle it. Now I got something in the other eye. I think I'm good. Oh, okay. I've got one that's hanging off the deck, and I've got one that fell out. Five of Wands inverted. I guess it doesn't matter that I didn't turn on more light since these are mostly black and white anyway. But of course, Saturn in Leo. But it's inverted, so this tells me moon energy. And we just had that full moon, which I guess was in Pisces. Now what's interesting is that I'm pretty sure Neptune is still retrograde. Saturn is also retrograde for at least a few more minutes. So we're dealing with conflict resolution here. I was going to say whether it's external or internal, but I'm pretty sure mostly it's internal here. It's still part of that last ego showdown that's highlighted this season, let's just say. And there's also the number 5 here, so that tells me that it's a pivot. But also, with this Roman numeral 5 inverted, it's sort of like climbing over the mountain. Let's see what's this. What's over here? The 10 of Swords. Let me hold it up right here. Eyeballs and running jaws. So the 10 of Swords is starting to turn. Right? So there's this internal conflict. And we've got this doubling effect. Right? Things are starting to pick up at a quicker pace. And here, this to me is also giving me internal. Because we're not looking at a guy with a, the evilest, most, well, I wouldn't say evilest, the aggressive extreme of acupuncture, right? The guy with the 10 swords in his back lying face down on the ground. But we've got internal here as well. Notice how this looks like muscle fibers. And then this is flesh removed from the body parts here. Or is it Joni Mitchell? I think it is. I was thinking of the worms, but it's actually spots on my apples in the lyric. I don't care about spots in my apples, but leave me the birds and the bees. Please. Pave paradise and put up a parking lot. So, this is the idea that the sort of climbing over the precipice of the resolution of internal conflict is going to start dislodging this pain. And it could be, inner child stuff. It could be, it could even be past life stuff. It could be ancestral trauma. And it could be, you've self-sabotaged so much that you didn't go to 8 and get stuck in your own mental prison. You damn near, impaled yourself. Which happens. I'm not going to say I'm innocent of that kind of stuff. So what's interesting is here, we have Saturn and Sagittarius. South Node energy. There's something else going... Oh, I know what it was. I know what this is. Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. So not only do we have Saturn going direct soon out of retrograde, we have Sagittarius South Node, and then the Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn. So those are kind of interesting energies, but it's sort of essentially rocking the foundation. I also just heard Rock the Cradle of Love. It's Billy Idol, and it's actually kind of not PC anymore because that song's a little pedophilic. But maybe it's indicative of things that are further breaking down in the current power structure. But just on an individual basis. Because notice how once we start turning these swords out the other way, all those muscle fibers are straightening out as well. It's like releasing tension in the body by releasing tension in the gut, right? Wands, solar center. And releasing the swords, the mental aspect of it. And also this idea of swords as communication, right? I'm going to open up my throat chakra by not clamping, right? I'm open, especially with this jaw on here. I'm going to open up my throat chakra by not clamping my jaw down on this tension. Right? A little TMJ there. Temporomandibular jaw dysfunction. Oh, here we go, the wheel. Jupiter retrograde. And the moon that we just had. So that is what it is. What it is. I didn't do the card of the day for a few days because I was cramming to get my September horoscopes done for my Patreon. I only started it a few weeks ago, so everything was just kind of condensed, and then I burnt out, and I had just a massive ton of crap going on in the regular life thing, so to the point where I don't feel like doing tarot right now. But I've got a video for tomorrow that I should do, the new bi-weekly horoscopes by Element here for YouTube. So I think I'll do that today. And I'm just I'm looking at how many weeks there are for September. You know, if I miss a little bit, then I miss a little bit, but it's gonna even out eventually, and then the schedule should be alright. If for some reason I don't get the horoscope thing for this week, then I'll just I'll do it next week, and then have like the two next to each other. You know, like the next one will be for just like 1 week, and then the one after will be the following week, but will be actually the 2-week thing, if that makes any sense. So if I skip it, then I'll just do it next week instead. Because I really want to work on my painting, but I'm still trying to recover. So we'll do that. Also, the fact that the moon is in Pisces has a lot to do with, I mean, first of all, the moon is that, like, secret secretions, darkness, what's hiding in the, you know, what's in that slurry in the bottom of the coffin, or the bottom of the sarcophagus. And then Pisces is this, like, well, I mean, they're both in watery, but Pisces is just very sort of like out-of-body psychic kind of energy. You know, like what's in the grid, what's in the matrix there, what's in the Akashic records. So it's like your consciousness is going to be altered by going into the dark and just sort of dredging the slurry, so to speak. You know, you gotta get the dirt out of the gears so you can crank the energy for the tower. Well, not like the tower, but like the radio tower. Alright, so if you want to contribute to my channel, you can come play with me over on Patreon. Then you can see those horoscopes that I did with the charms there. Like, most of them are about an hour. There's a couple that are longer. And if you watch the Cancer one, you can see me completely lose my shit and start laughing at the end of the video because of the charms. You can also donate PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Those are all CATtheMinion. If you want to get a personal reading, you can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. The list of readings and how much they cost is in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below this one. The thumbnail looks like this. Or you can just email me and I'll get you that list, and it has the links to all this other stuff and the catalog of art things as well. So that's all right there. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if you're nasty, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.